What's up, you guys? I just wanted to take a minute here to explain what happened in this video because it's pretty cool and it's just another example to prove the point that prefrontal fishing is some of the best fishing you will ever have, okay? And what I mean by prefrontal fishing is if you either have a storm front or a storm cell moving in on the body of water that you're fishing, or if you have a cold front that's on its way, if you can get to the water about an hour or two before that front hits the lake, if you can time it right, usually there's about a 30-minute, sometimes up to an hour. It's usually not that long, but usually there's a short feeding window. Right before that front hits the lake, the fish go nuts. They just go bonkers. It will be one of the best, most aggressive hot bites you'll ever experience in your life. I'm not kidding. I've got other videos, multiple videos where I've done this. I've explained it before I did it. I've said, hey, there's a front coming. I'm going to fish real quick. And you guys, every time, it's just lights out. So at the beginning of this video, it's kind of funny because I'm complaining and I'm frustrated because I got to the lake late and I thought I missed that window. The front was already actually hitting the edge of the lake. I could see the rain in the distance on the other side of the lake, and I could feel the cooler wind picking up. Usually that's when you know the front is there and the bite's over, is when you feel that cold wind, you know, that wall of wind just kind of smacks you in the face and you're like, oh no, storm front's here, cold front's here. Usually after that point, the window's over. Okay, it's pointless to fish after that. But I got there, I was frustrated. I could see the storm was almost on top of the lake. It was starting to cool off already, and I thought, man, I blew it. I got here about 20 to 30 minutes late. But sure enough, it only took me about 5 minutes, and I stuck a really nice, about a 5-pound largemouth. I let that fish go. I could see the rain coming on the lake. I threw a cast right back. The next cast, I stuck another nice bass, like a 4-pounder. And then as I was releasing that fish, the rain hit me, and it started to rain. And it rained for about 15 minutes. I stayed for another 30 minutes, you guys, and the fishing was just dead. It was just the Dead Sea, which is typical. So I had about a 10 to 15 minute window where it was prefrontal conditions, literally seconds before the front got there. And I stuck back to back nice bass. I mean, I caught almost 10 pounds of bass in about 10 minutes of fishing. So prefrontal was on fire for about 10 minutes. And then after that, the next 30 minutes, once the storm cell was on the lake, you guys, it was over. I should have just left. And that's usually the case. Usually, if you can time it right, get to the water about an hour or so before the front, you'll have some great fishing up about a 30-minute window, maybe up to an hour of phenomenal fishing. And then once that cold front's on the lake or that storm cell's on the lake, usually it's just time to go home and say, hey, I had fun for an hour, caught some nice fish, but that's a wrap. So just want to share that with you guys. Timing is everything. You hear me say it all the time. Timing is everything, but especially with a storm front or a cold front moving in, prefrontal conditions, it would be to your advantage. You will benefit from it greatly if you start trying to hit the water, even if it's only for an hour, before a front hits a lake. You won't regret it, you guys. Enjoy the video, and like always, just keep casting. Alright guys, so here's the deal. I just can't get a break. We've had storms down by me for almost 2 weeks now. Seriously, just every day, storms moving in and out. It's just unreal. And there's rain coming right now. I can see it. I've been trying to get to the water before one of these fronts moves in, but they're so random and quick. I just haven't been able to time it right. And I want to try to hit a prefrontal bite because it's usually on fire. And I thought I was going to hit this one right, but I think the front's already here. 15, 20 minutes ago, the radar was clear, but I saw something coming. You know, I thought I had a good 45 minutes to an hour before I got here, and it's here. So I think I'm late. I think the front's already here, and these fish might not be biting, but I'm going to give it a shot. Got to try, right? I just can't get it right. Prefrontal fishing is like, honestly, probably one of my favorite times of fish, period. If you're on the water an hour or two before the front hits the lake, it can usually just be lights out. Some of the most aggressive, heavy feeding you will ever see. It'll be just a phenomenal window. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed it. There's already, I can feel cold wind coming. Not good, because it was like 80 something degrees when I left my house this morning. And it already feels like the temperature has dropped at least 10 to 15 degrees, which sucks. There's a fish. There's a fish, you guys. There we go. It's not a bad one either. That is not a bad one. Where the heck is my net? Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. That is not a happy camper. Holy cow. He is really putting up a good fight. That's a good one, you guys. Yes. Oh man, that's a good one. That is a good one, you guys. Well, I was just complaining that I missed the prefrontal bite. Maybe I'm just hitting the tail end of it. That is a good one. Oh yeah. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. That's a stud. Oh, you were not getting off, homie. Look at that, you guys. Oh yeah. That is a little, I mean, still pretty fat, a little lean, but that is over 20 inches. That's about a 4.5 pounder, I'm gonna say. That thing is 4 pounds all day. That's a beautiful fish. That's what we're here for. Look at that, you guys. Close to 5 pounds right here. It's a stud. Only been here about 5 minutes. Prefrontal conditions, you guys. I love fishing them. This is why you always hit the water an hour or two before storm if you can. Got storms moving in. Only took about 5 minutes and this big girl bit. Gonna let her go. Thanks, girl. Thanks for the fun. Sweet. There's another one, you guys. Look at that, you guys. Next cast. I just let go of that one fish. I just let go of that fish, you guys. Next cast, same spot. Same spot. Are you kidding me? It's another nice one, too. Holy crap, dude. I may have hit this prefrontal bite, you guys. And I just got that fish that was in that 5 pound range. And I just cast it back. And look at that. This is another nice fish. It's not as big as the last one, but it's a nice fish. Hooked good again. Look at that, you guys. That is, geez. That fish is shorter, but much thicker. It's just a fatter fish. That fish is probably, that's 3.5 pounds all day. This fish is probably close to 4. Man, that is a nice fish, you guys. Look at that. Beautiful fish. All right, you guys, I just let go of that fish. It was about close to 5 pounder. Next cast, same spot. I just pulled this fish out. This one's pushing 4 pounds. 3.5 pounds for sure. You can hear the thunder, you guys. Prefrontal conditions. That's why I came here. There's storms moving in. You got to try to cast and fish before a front moves in, you guys. You will not regret it. Look at that. 2 studs back to back. About a 4 and a 5. That is awesome. Let's see if I can get another one before I got to go. Here we go, you guys. Thanks for the fun. Let's see if I can get another one. There she goes.